Hey, how you doing? This is Adam with DiscTreever. I'm here to show you everything that comes when you order a DiscTreever and how to attach it to the bag. This is the unit. It comes with the actual extension pole retriever, the broom, 2 of the bag attachment straps, and 2 of our hook loop straps. To get started, you're just going to screw the broom onto the handle, get it nice and snug on there. This also fits many standard broom sizes, so if you need to get a new broom, you can either order a new broom or you can get different size brooms at most local carriers. The bag attachments, I'll bring my bag in. I've got the old bag. We're going to take the D-ring and we'll clip it to this is normally where your strap goes, or the high spot of your backpack strap. So we just clip this through the hole, and then we're going to clip this other one on the other side. And then the C-clamp just clamps right onto the metal part of the pole there. And then you'll just use the adjustment here to get it to a desired length. I prefer to have it just barely resting on the ground when it's off of my back, so that as soon as I pick it up, it lifts up that little bit, and you can see it's a little bit crooked. But once you actually pick it up, it's not going to fall under your bag. And once you actually drop your bag and you go to get your putter or your marker, you still have access. It's not constricting. So now we're going to go over how to extend. All you're going to do is rotate it counterclockwise, extend it to the lines, and then you rotate it back the opposite way till it's nice and tight. Just move to the next segment, pull it out to the lines. Now the most important part is there is actually another one that the tip is attached to. Most people seem to forget about that. So you want to make sure you get all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments fully extended. I'm about 5'10". It's well over my head. Extends to about 8 feet. So now, if that 8 feet is not long enough, I'm just going to collapse this just so it's a little bit easier for me to handle. What you can do is, if the 8 feet is not fully long enough, everybody knows that there's a branch right next to the pond or whatever, so this is going to be our handy dandy branch here. The handle has these little pass-throughs, so we can take our hook loop strap and we will thread it through, and then we will attach. And generally when I'm doing this, I'll lay it on the ground fully extended so it's nice and, you're not fighting gravity. But there's one hook loop strap, so it's nice and secure. And then we just add the other one so it doesn't counter rotate. Get that through, pull it back nice and tight, and now you can get however long of a branch you find. It gets you that extra length, and you can see that it's going to be enough to get you that length that you need. And this is a really smooth pole. It actually works better with the jagged tree branch because it really finds those little nooks and crannies in there. So you can see that we got a nice little dirty cloth right here, you know, just trying to resemble those dirty pesky T-pads that we all slip off of all the time. It's a broom. It's not really rocket science. You just sweep it off nice and clean. One thing I will mention is you don't want to bend over. So I prefer to give it, you know, one full extension and then a little bit of another extension. That's generally all I want to extend it for a broom, just so that I'm on the ground and it's, you know, I'm not bending over or hurting my back, getting ready, you know, right before I need to drive. So that is the broom feature. And then once you get a disc, what you want to do is you want to, you know, all of the discs have the lip, so we just want to kind of get under it and hook it, and you just pick it up and you can see that it sticks. You know, it sticks to, you know, the tip wants to stick to the disc. So it's pretty good angle. And then if it's in the water, I find it's best to actually just let the natural disc, once it starts moving in the water, it will want to lift up, and you can literally just skim it across over to the shore and then just pick it right up. So if you do use this out in the field and it gets wet, you know, that's what it's meant to do, but we recommend that you fully disassemble it for the cleaning process. All you're going to do is unscrew it and just pull it completely apart. Pull each segment completely apart. And then you'll take each segment and just clean it with the nice cloth, any type of paper towel, rag, doesn't matter. And then you'll just want to use the locking mechanism. You'll unscrew down the locking mechanism just to kind of get all the little screws and, you know, whatnot in there. Once it is fully taken apart, I also like to use my hook loop straps just to kind of keep it all together. That way I'm not losing any pieces. So I'll tighten that down. And then you can even use the slot. And then I'll just let this dry until, let it air dry until it's fully dry. Do not use lubricants on it. It will interfere with the locking mechanisms and could potentially damage it.